Hey guys, Duchess Braids here and welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to do a little chit chat and get ready with me or get my hair done with me. I really feel like this video has been a long time coming because as long as I've been on YouTube, which is approaching, I believe, 8 years now, I don't feel like you guys know me. And so I know I've been showing a lot of different sides of me, especially on my shorts. However, I feel like I need a deeper connection with my community that I don't have right now because most of my content has been centered around tutorials and doing hair. So there's really no room to kind of talk about myself or talk about my life. And I would be remiss to say I didn't avoid doing that in the past because I know once you open up something, you can't really can it back in. And I want to get started by talking about one of the ways that I use to unwind, which is a perfect time to introduce today's sponsor. As a mother of two and a full-time content creator, life can get a little chaotic. From running the kids back and forth to school, practices, and doctor's appointments, most of the alone time I get is waiting in the car at softball practices or for them to get off the bus from school. Whenever I have a little free time, I like to play Angry Birds Dream Blast, which is actually today's sponsor. So when I want to pass the time, I like to play a few levels of Dream Blast, which is a fun, casual mobile game that challenges your puzzle skills. Something you love is how natural the gameplay feels, with all the bubbles flowing freely. Rather than being confined in a box, it takes me away from doom scrolling on social media and allows my brain to focus on things that truly matter while staying engaged with the game. And did I mention in the game you don't have to watch ads? There's thousands of levels and dozens of themed events. This month, you can unlock Easter events and offers. Just look at those cuties painting eggs. So if you need some me time, download Angry Birds Dream Blast when you scan my QR code or use the link in the description to get 200 coins to spend in the game. It's definitely one of my favorite ways to unwind and get my brain back calm. Whenever I get a little overstimulated, I just start playing games on my phone until I kind of feel back in that zone and get my life going again. But let's get started on the hairstyle, y'all. It's gonna be super simple today. It's just gonna be a silk press and trimming my ends, but it's more about the conversations that we're gonna be having today that's going to be important for today's video. But I'm gonna go ahead and blow my hair out. I'm using the Tymo Air Hype. Y'all know I used to be obsessed with the Babyliss Pro, and I'll still use it time again. But this, I completely switched teams. This is so good. It blows really heavy. It's really strong. And I can go to different levels of heat, which I love for the kids' hair because I can even blow it real heavy on cool. And even though the other one had that, I just felt like this right here is just a different type of beast. It gets my hair dry so quick. When my hair is wet, I'm going to put in the Paul Mitchell, y'all. This is the line I use to get my hair silky. I don't put too much of anything in it because you want it to bounce. You want it to be lightweight. And so the Paul Mitchell Super Skinny Serum is always going to do the job for me. I do feel like as far as hydrating my hair, I don't feel like it does a good job of that. However, this is a serum that I can use that I know is not going to penetrate my hair too badly to where it goes flat. And so I always tend to do, normally I do one pump, but I just went ahead and did two. And then I just kind of spread it throughout my hair while it's still wet. My brush of choice is always going to be the Pattern Beauty shower brush. I just love blowing my hair out with this brush with the Tymo. I did recently find another brush in CVS that is a little bit less costly that I can link as well. And if you guys don't already know, my comb of choice is going to be the Duchess Braids Precision Comb. They're carbon fiber and they don't melt, so I'm okay with using this with heat. And the flat iron I'm going to be using is the Babyliss Pro flat iron. Y'all have seen my video on how to blow the hair out. If not, I do have a video on my channel of that. So I'm just going to go through the blowout process and then I'll be back to talk while I straighten my hair out. I start and how was my journey? I've always known how to do hair. But I never actually took clients. Like I did people's hair, like family members, friends, but I never like took clients for money. And where I started like taking clients for money was when I was in the military. I was on deployment and I just started working, hustling part-time. So whenever I was off work, like I had a little book going where people was booking me to braid their hair. And that was the first time I really started like hustling when it came to my hairstyling talents. And so when I left the military, it kind of left, like me doing hair kind of left because I started going to college. I was going to college for electrical engineering. And I was so focused on that. But there was a point where I just wanted to do a little extra hustling. And so I started to braid hair in my house. So I was in this little kitchen. We had a 2-bedroom apartment and the kitchen was so small, y'all. But I don't know how I continued to get repeated clients because now that I look back at it, like that kitchen was tiny, but I made it comfortable. Like I put up a wallpaper. I had like a little section in there. Like, and I'm a very, warm person, so it's easy for people to come and just feel welcome, invited, and warm. I like to feel people out. It's almost like I take the job as like a counseling more than like a hairstyling thing. And so it's really easy for me to talk to people and get people talking. So I feel like that's really what kickstarted my hair journey, is really just my personality with like people feeling comfortable with me. Like even though they was in my kitchen, they weren't like in a suite or in a building. They were comfortable enough to come to me, talk to me, and I was delivering when it came to the hairstyle. This is before I believe stitch braids came out, or right when stitch braids were coming out. And so I'm learning as I'm going, y'all. So even though they're thinking the hairstyle is nice, obviously there's already people out here. I remember people like Jay Kimball was out here just killing it already, right? So I wasn't even there yet, but people were liking the style and they were referring people. So it didn't take long. It didn't take long at all for me as a stylist or as a braider to take off. I definitely started posting on Instagram. I wasn't posting on YouTube yet at all because I just wasn't there yet. So I was in my kitchen for probably about a year, posted consistently on Instagram. Like I was making buku money. I was still going to school, but I was making money to where I was like, do I want to be an engineer? I know that sounds crazy, but that's the thought process that I had. Like I was like, imagine if I was doing this full time, because I was still part time and I was making upwards of like 4,000 or 5,000 at the time a month. And it was part time. And I'm like, imagine if I went full time with this. Like, what they're trying to offer me coming out of school as an engineer was nowhere close to what the potential of me braiding hair would have been. So for me, just getting out of the Navy and knowing what it feels like to have people like tell you what to do. I'm just not a tell you what to do type of person. Like I don't like when people tell me what to do. And so it was just easy for me to be like, okay, I want to be on my own. This is my way out of the, day-to-day hustle and bustle of like corporate or whatever. That was my out. The end game is to make money. And so if you're making money like a doctor, like an astronaut, like whoever, like it doesn't really matter to me, because the end goal is to be financially stable. So that accolade to me don't matter. And back then, I'm so glad that I chose to do braiding. I still ended up graduating. I still have my electrical engineering degree, but I've never used it a day in my life, because as I was graduating, I was also opening my salon. And this is where YouTube came in, because as soon as I opened my salon, I believe I put up my first video on YouTube, and the video didn't take off, but it took some months. Like I would upload a video here and there. Like I wasn't taking YouTube serious at all, because like I wasn't making money yet. I didn't have that 1,000 subscriber. I didn't have the 10,000 watch hours that I needed. But I just kind of played it as like, okay, I'm gonna just put it up there. I know it's gonna grow over time, just like I've watched my Instagram grow, just like I watched my Facebook grow overnight. Like I knew it would grow eventually. So I remember it was like almost maybe even a year later, I got my first check from YouTube. I had just got monetized and I got my first check from YouTube and it was like $200. And I was like, oh, like it wasn't a lot, but it was, to me, it was just like, oh, this is possible. Like I can really go in on this and really make money. Like seeing a paycheck is different from just uploading, not really seeing any results, but to see a paycheck come from the company and seeing Google on your paycheck, that's a different type of feeling. And so it made me want to go much, much harder with my videos. And then I was in the salon every day anyway. So it was easy for me to film and upload. Like, so that's how, everything came together because it was easy for me to be consistent, right? So with somebody like me that I struggle with consistency. If you guys notice, it's really, really hard for me to say I'm going to do something for like repeatedly and do it. So that's why I don't make promises. I don't make promises on when I'm going to post. I don't make promises on anything that is going to ask me to be consistent because I just know I struggle with that. And it's not a discipline thing. It is a discipline thing, but I get distracted easily from things. And so it's hard for me to stay on track. Like even with this series that I have going with the house, I'm still doing the house, but sometimes life just gets in the way and I might pause for a minute. And if I was like, had y'all on edge saying I was going to post every day, like how disappointing would it be for me not to show up? So instead, I just kind of post what I want and you guys just kind of accept that for what it is. And I really, really appreciate y'all doing that because I don't know how to be consistent. I would love to. Life would be so much greater. I would be so much further ahead in life, but it's just not happening for me. But anyways, moving on, like I started getting checks from YouTube. I started being way more consistent with my videos. It was easy because I was in the shop and all I had to do was ask my clients, do you mind if I film? They didn't have a problem. I filmed it. I 1-2-stepped it, uploaded it, and the videos just was taking off. Like every now and then I have a video that take off. My subscribers were going up, but I was still not comfortable with speaking back then. Like I wasn't comfortable with getting in front of the camera and being myself. So that's why we're having today's video, because it's like I've been doing this for so long, but y'all don't really know me. Like y'all don't know my personality. Y'all don't know how I kiki, how I laugh, like how sweet I am. Like y'all don't really know how I am. So, and then when I do respond to y'all, like, you know what I'm saying? I'm mostly just saying thanks and I try to have conversations with y'all, but because y'all don't know too much about me, like even y'all comments be surface level, which I appreciate a comment, but I'm just saying like compared to people that I know is like lifestyle content, my comments do be surface level because y'all don't know me. So I don't expect more than that, but I would like to get there. So that's a goal of mine, is to just let the guards down, open up more, and see what comes with it. If y'all like me, y'all like me. If y'all feel like I just need to shut up and do hair, that too. But I'm just going to continue to do what I'm doing, which is show different aspects of my life and just see what happens. Like, I feel like my audience, if y'all don't really mess with it like that, like I feel like eventually if I keep posting over time, like the people that wants to mess with it, the people that want to see it, they're gonna find me. And so that's how I'm gonna be living moving forward. This is where we are so far. I definitely need a trim. All right, so as I'm filming, as I'm in the shop, funny, I had my baby, and then boom, something happens. I don't really want to say, but y'all know 2020, what happened. And then, you know what I mean? I was comfortable at home, y'all. I ain't gonna lie. Like, I got comfortable being at home, and by then I had already started selling my products. I had already started my course, and that took off as well. So I was just hustling. 2020, like, I just took advantage of being home. Like, even though I had the baby, my husband was deployed the whole time. Like, I still just hustled hard. And that's really where a lot of things emerged for me. Like, my channel only grew more and more. Things just kind of got bigger and better for me. And so I like to work smarter, not harder. And so me being in the salon every day, I started getting pain in my finger right now. Even till today, like, I have carpal tunnel. So I started suffering from hand pain. And so the transition for me from having a baby, hustling, being at home comfortable, still making buku money, because by then I started doing my kids' hair way more. Like, so y'all started seeing my oldest daughter way more. Y'all started seeing me, and then I had the baby. And so that's when a phase of my life came in where, if I'm being honest, like, people started acting funny. Like, the type of relationships that I would have with my clients, it started not being that way. It's like when people came in, especially if it's new people, back in the day, like, it would be nothing for me to, like, have a conversation, talk, for us to become friends, like, be cool. But it just seemed like people were aware of my following, and my social media was growing a lot. And it's like almost like people clammed up. So they clammed up, opening up to me, talking to me. And that became an issue because it's like I'm in the salon, quiet. It just became boring and just not the same. The vibe just wasn't the same anymore because I just felt like people clammed up. They didn't want to open up. They started looking at me in a different way. Like, people started coming in asking their stylist about me, which is fine. People can be nosy, but you know what I'm saying? Like, just the environment changed for me. And so being at home started looking way more appealing than going into the salon and having to deal with the fakeness. And so I started being at home more. I started, like, having my really close clients just come to the house. Like, people that, like, I really mess with, they was coming to the house. I'll do their hair because I'm a people pleaser at heart. So when people hit me up, it's really hard for me to say no. And so whenever they hit me up, I just be like, all right, you can come to the house. Like, if I felt like they were safe and if I felt like it was somebody that I really like and really mess with, I just let them come to the house. Then I ended up selling the salon to the girls or whatever. And so I'm at home now. So I'm not doing hair as much, but I am still doing clients. I'm more so focused on my products. I'm focused on my YouTube, all that stuff. My husband, he's in and out of deployment, so he's around and he's not around. I ended up buying this house and moving into this house. Well, as soon as I got this house, I started doing house stuff. So I was doing house stuff before and I would, like, post it, but I never felt comfortable posting it because it was my hair channel. So it just looked a little odd. And at this point, I'm getting a little bit more comfortable with the camera, but I'm not really... I don't feel like I'm doing voiceovers, but I'm, like, still not confident even till this day. Like, I don't know. It's a barrier there that shouldn't be there after all this time. But like I said, like, this is going to be a process and it's going to have to start with a video. Like, a video has to go up with me just feeling comfortable talking to y'all, letting my guards down, just showing y'all who I am, how I speak. By the way, if y'all hear an accent, if I say a certain word or something, a certain way, I'm Jamaican. So I came here when I was 12, and if y'all was in middle school, y'all know how things get crazy. So I had to ditch my accent real fast, but I still speak it around my family. However, like, I still do that battle thing where it's like, I want to speak Jamaican, but, like, I just have the American accent. So every now and then you hear me say a word that you're like, that's not how you say that word. I hear an accent. That's where the accent is coming from, y'all. I'm Jamaican. And so y'all was beating me up the other day when I said the word thoroughly. And even though I know how to properly say the word, is just sometimes, like, the accent just comes out and it just is what it is. I'm not going to change it. I'm not going to, like, be embarrassed about it. And don't bully me for it because, shoot, that's what I went through when I was in middle school. That's why I have the American accent now. If not, I would still have a really strong Jamaican accent. All right, so I buy this house and immediately I kind of jump into house stuff. I'm an electrician by trade. I was an electrician in the Navy. I went to electrical school. I'm an electrical engineer. I don't like electricity, but that's just to show you that I don't mind getting down and dirty. Like, I don't mind doing things. I don't mind using my hands. And so I do find passion in creating things and reworking things and using my hands. And so over the years of moving into this house, I've found a passion in just redecorating, not just decorating, but like getting down and dirty with rebuilding things. I know I'm not the one that rebuilt this bathroom, you know, but just the idea of what goes where, what I want in here, all that stuff has emerged out of me, and I found like a true passion for it. And so I've been lightly introducing it to my channel, and y'all have been eating it up. Like, I've been introducing it to my shorts mostly because, like I said, like, my channel is, the niche is hair, and where I'm at right now is, I don't think that defines me anymore. I don't think Duchess braids defines who I am anymore. I just feel like the name, although it's gotten me so far and has blessed me with so many things, I don't feel like it represents who I am. I have so much more that I want to show. And I do feel like the name is kind of blocking me from a lot of things, from not just me mentally, like stuck and scared to move forward, but also business wise. Like, if you're a brand and you're like a vacuum brand, right? And say you see my content, you like my house content, but then you see that my page is, the emphasis is hair. Who's gonna wanna, like, they're not gonna wanna pay me to do a promotion or collaborate with their vacuum if most of my content is surrounding hair, if you guys get what I'm saying. And then the name is just there, like Duchess Braids. I really wish like I had created a channel with my personal name. Like, my name is not Duchess Braids or Duchess. My name is Nicole. I don't mind when people call me Duchess. They've been doing it for a while. I just don't feel like the name moving forward really represents who I am and what I want to show on my channel. And so I'm having a really difficult time navigating this channel right now with you guys with that name. And so it's up for consideration. Like, changing it is most definitely up for consideration, just to encompass everything. I'm not saying I'm not going to do hair or show hair videos, but in order for me to kind of move forward with what I really want to do, which is more lifestyle content, not just hair, not just like beauty, but also home and also like DIYs and stuff like that. And I feel like that's what encompassed me. And I feel like once the name is gone or the name is changed, I just want to know what's you guys' thoughts on that. How do you feel about that? Am I betraying y'all, the people that came to learn from me with hair? Am I betraying y'all? Am I quitting on y'all, or y'all understand what I'm talking about? Like, people evolve, people change, people have different goals that they want to reach, and I just feel like I'm in that phase in my life right now where I just have different goals I want to reach, and it's just kind of the niche is kind of hindering me from that. And then I'm a jack, y'all. No matter what content I give y'all should be able to take from it. So I know y'all learn a lot from me with hair right now, but I feel like no matter what content I push out, it could help y'all in some way. It's not going to be just, oh, pretty flowers and lifestyle and moving couches around and stuff like that. Like, I still want to teach in some way. I still want to give value with my content. So the forefront of my content will always be value. What value can I give to my audience? What can they take away and change their lives with it, rather than just, you know, the plain Jane lifestyle content, pushing products in front of y'all face 24/7. Like, that's just not me. It's just not me. No matter how simple I try to be, I still gotta teach. I still gotta, like, this video was supposed to be me just doing my hair talking, but I still gotta let y'all know, like, what I'm using, why I'm using it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, my Babyliss right now. Right now, I feel like I'm missing an ingredient because the Paul Mitchell has another bottle that I normally use with it. It's called the Gloss Drop. I can't find it. So the Gloss Drop I normally use like when my hair is dry. The super skinny serum is what I use when my hair is damp. And so that's why the hair just kind of look kind of dry right now, is because I don't have the gloss drop. It would look way more shiny, way more bouncy, way more silky. And it doesn't look like that right now. But right now I'm just trying to straighten my hair and just so I could clip my ends and get my hair back right. I don't got plans to go nowhere or do anything. So I just want my hair straight. So I don't think I promised y'all silky hair. Maybe I did, but the reason I don't have it is because I'm missing that one ingredient. But I'm almost at the end, you guys. Y'all see how I wouldn't say I went through it fast, but it's not that hard to straighten your hair. I'm almost at the end of straightening it, but like I said, I do have to cut it, and my hair is growing back. I don't know if y'all remember my hair. It had fallen out. I had a nice length, maybe bra strap length. And then once I had the baby, which was 5 years ago now, like I feel like my hair has gradually like declined, even felt like at one point it was thinning. Right now it's not the best, but the length is coming back, but I'm about to go ahead and just cut it because it is a little chopped up at the ends. So if you guys end up coming to my channel and you guys see a whole new name, you should know why. I do have to find out. I have to talk to my people at YouTube just to see, like, is that okay? Like, how badly is this gonna affect my channel? And I did see a video before that says instead of doing that, to just create a whole new channel. But honestly, like, if I did that, I feel like I would end up really abandoning you guys. Because if I created a whole new channel just for like my lifestyle stuff, then how often am I going to be doing hair? Because I've really kind of like, like I already don't do as many people hair like I used to because my hand be in pain. I'm actually dreading trying to do my daughter's hair, but she wants it and I'm excited to have her do it, and so I don't mind. But it's really hard because I like real life struggle with carpal tunnel, and so and if you would like to know more, or if there's something you're curious about or would like a story on, please let me know, because that's what I would really love to do, is for you guys to let me know what you want to see, what you want to know about, and I can be very transparent with you guys. I don't mind talking about stuff, but if it's something I feel like I don't want comments on, so I just feel like for everyone that's on social media that does content creation, the way to keep sane is to don't talk about things you don't want people to comment about. And so I hold that very dearly to my heart, to the point where I barely talked to y'all before, but I really am trying to open up now. But I do believe, like, if you don't want them talking about it, then you don't talk about it. You know what I'm saying? So once you start talking about something or giving information, y'all do hold the right to state an opinion, even though it's not nice to be mean and say mean things, but y'all do hold the right to talk about things, especially if someone as a content creator has opened the door for it. So whatever I don't want talked about, I just don't open the door for it to be talked about. And I just think if you guys are thinking about becoming a content creator, but you're worried about the comments and you're worried about people saying this and saying that, that's a great way to minimize that. Is don't if you don't want people talking about your family, don't show your family. If you don't want people talking about your husband, don't show your husband. If you don't want people talking about your life, or who you're dating, what you're doing, don't show it, don't talk about it. Like, there's so many aspects of people's lives that they can show and still have, like, you know, still have a following, still have people, but is still private. And so that's my thing. If you don't want people to talk about it, don't open the door for them to talk about it. I've never really gotten offended by y'all talking about me, talking about my hairstyle, talking about whatever y'all see in the video. The only time I got upset is if I had a client and y'all were talking about the client. Like, say the client had a little bit of dandruff or a little bit of something, and y'all say something about it. That's the only thing I've been offended by, because I know they're gonna probably watch their own video and they're probably gonna be hurt and feel some type of way, where for me, I can easily just brush that stuff off. Like, I have really, really thick skin, and so I can easily brush a lot of stuff off. Especially if I see a mean comment. Like, if it's really mean or if it's unnecessary, I'll delete it. But for the most part, I'll leave it, and y'all will handle it. The people that care about me and the people that's been around for a while, I'll let y'all handle it. So if I see a mean comment that I just feel like unnecessary, but whatever, I know y'all are gonna handle it for me, and so I don't really even have to reply or say anything before I see somebody that know me, you know, that know my channel, speak up and defend me. So I don't too much delete stuff, or not saying I won't, because I will. If I feel like it hit a nerve and I don't want y'all compiling on it, I will delete and block. But if it's something where I feel like, oh, they gonna chew this person up, I just don't even respond, because I don't really like negativity. But this is my hair, y'all. It's not super straight. I did go ahead and cut it. Let me cut. Y'all, I need to go get a professional to cut my hair, because clearly I can't do it myself. Ooh, look at these grays. Clearly I can't do it myself. But again, guys, thank you so much for watching. Please comment, like, and subscribe. If you want this video to reach, if you want to see me just showing different parts of my life, if you support me and you really cheer for me, leaving a like and a comment will push this video further, and so that people will be able to watch and see me basically transform my channel. They'll be able to see this video and know to expect more videos in the future that is not just hair but everything else. And so if you guys really enjoy my channel, enjoy this video, want to hear more from me, please ask me questions. Please allow me to kind of let my guard down more and really get to know you guys, because that is just, I just want a stronger community. Like, I want, whenever I show up, you guys show up for me and I show back up for y'all. Like, the stronger your community is, the more I can probably be more consistent, because I know you guys are dependent on me to show up for you. And so yeah, so thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you made it this far, you liked the video, so go ahead and like and subscribe. Again, the hair isn't silky. It isn't silky, but it's done, and it's gonna last me maybe a week, and then I'll probably go ahead and put it in like a sleek ponytail or something like that, and I'll probably film that as well. But again, thank you guys so much for watching, and my code for Angry Birds will be in the description box, so go ahead and check that out. But thanks again for watching. Bye.